I'm 92 years old. I lost this eye in the frozen hell of Korea in 1952. I was 21. A Chinese bayonet tore half my face apart and took my right eye. But I need you to listen very carefully to what I'm about to tell you. That eye was the least important thing I lost in that war. People see this eye patch and they call me a hero. They thank me for my service, they shake my hand, but none of them know the truth. The truth is, the war didn't kill me, but for 40 years after I came home, I died slowly from the inside. Let me tell you how it happened. Because if you're sitting in a quiet house right now, if you're alone with the wars inside you, if you can't open up to anyone, this story is for you. It was November 1951. I was a 19-year-old farm kid from Georgia. Before I joined the Army, I had never hurt anyone in my life. My biggest worry was breaking my daddy's tractor. 6 months later, I was in a foxhole in Korea, and my buddy Danny's head got blown off by a mortar shell. I was standing next to him when it hit. His blood sprayed across my uniform. I was 20 years old. Something changed in that moment. All my childhood innocence, my belief that the world was a safe place, gone in 1 second. People used to tell me, war makes boys into men. Bullshit. War kills boys and leaves ghosts in their place. January 1952, we were near the Chosin Reservoir. It was 35 below zero, so cold that our rifles were freezing. When you pulled your finger off metal, skin would stay behind. We were on night patrol, 5 of us. Then the Chinese troops ambushed us. They came from everywhere. Tommy got hit. I was firing back. Then something struck my face. I didn't feel pain, just a wet warmth. Then nothing. My right side went completely dark. I hit the ground. Tommy was screaming. I remember my blood steaming in the snow. A bayonet had split my face in half. My eye was gone. Half my cheek was open. The medic dragged me back, gave me morphine. "You're gonna make it, kid. You're gonna make it," he said. But he didn't know. I was already not making it. When they took me to the hospital, my unit was still out there. Tommy, Ricky, Big Joe, Carlos. They were my real family. They told me I was being sent home. "You're discharged, lucky bastard," they said. They laughed, but there was sadness in their eyes. I never saw them again. Tommy died 3 weeks later, stepped on a mine. Ricky froze to death. Big Joe went missing. Carlos made it home, but shot himself in 1960. After the war, I didn't call them. I couldn't, because I was home and they were still there. The guilt was so heavy. Now I'm 92 and I miss them the most. Not my eye patch, them. I came home in March 1952, 21 years old, one eye, a deep scar down my right cheek. My mother cried. My father shook my hand. "I'm proud of you, son," he said. But I wasn't there. My body was in a chair in Georgia, but my mind was still in that foxhole. Every night, I saw Danny's head explode. Every night, I heard Tommy screaming. Every night, I saw that Chinese soldier's face. I didn't tell anyone. Back then, there was no such thing as PTSD. They called it shell shock, and it was a sign of weakness. Men didn't talk. Men endured. So I tried to endure, but something inside me had broken. I wasn't the person I used to be anymore. That farm boy was dead, and a stranger was in his place. I married Mary in 1955. She was a beautiful girl. She accepted me as I was, the eye patch, the scars, the night sweats. But I didn't tell her the truth. I couldn't tell her what I saw, what I felt. I just stayed silent. For years I was silent. Mary wanted children, I didn't. How could I be a father with this much darkness inside me? I started drinking. I'd come home from work and drink silently. Mary would try to talk. I'd shut her out. She left in 1971. "I'm not married to you," she said. "I'm married to the ghost living inside you." She was right. 40 years passed, from 1952 to 1992. For 40 years, I didn't live. I just existed. I'd wake up, go to work, come home, drink, sleep, repeat. I never took a vacation, never learned anything new, never laughed, never got close to anyone, because I was still frozen in 1952, still in that foxhole, still a 21-year-old kid. And one day I turned 60 and I looked in the mirror and I saw an old stranger. I didn't even understand where my life had gone. That was the real loss. I didn't lose my eye in war. That was just physical. What I really lost was my ability to laugh, my ability to love, my ability to connect, my ability to trust, my ability to be alive. My body came home, but a huge part of my soul stayed in that foxhole. Now I look back from here at 92 and I count the losses. I had a chance to remarry Mary. I refused. Too proud. Carlos called me in 1975. "We need to talk," he said. I never called back. 3 months later, he shot himself. My daughter tried to reach me in 1990. Her mother had given her my number. "Daddy, I want to know you," she said. I hung up. I was scared, guilty, ashamed. Now she's 52. I have grandchildren, never met them. So many chances, so many years, all gone. Look, what I'm about to tell you is simple but vital. First, don't stay silent. Whatever you've lived through, whatever you're seeing, whatever you're feeling, don't hold it inside. That silence will kill you faster than cancer. Tell a friend, a therapist, a stranger, but speak. I stayed silent for 40 years, and I lived in hell for 40 years. Second, forgive yourself. Surviving is not a crime. Making mistakes is not a crime. Being human is not a crime. I've been blaming myself for 70 years because I survived instead of Danny, and it nearly killed me. Forgive yourself, or you'll realize at the end of your life that you never lived. Third, drop your pride. Pride is armor, but it's also a prison. I was too proud to say I'm sorry to Mary. I was too proud to call Carlos back. Now they're gone and I'm left with pride, and pride doesn't keep you warm at night. Fourth, reach out to people. Yes, it will hurt. Yes, it's risky, but loneliness is deadlier than any risk. I built walls for 40 years. Now I'm trapped inside these walls and it's too late. Don't make this mistake. Open the door. Make the call. Send a text. Reach out before people disappear. Fifth, live now. The future is an illusion. There's no such thing as perfect timing. I used to say, when I'm better, when I'm ready. It never happened. If you wait until you're ready, your life will be over. Take the trip. Learn something new. Laugh. Love. Now. Sixth, share your wars with others. Whatever war is inside you, trauma, loss, guilt, anger, don't fight alone. Burdens get lighter when shared. I fought alone and I lost. Seventh, and most important, open eyes are more valuable than lost ones. Yes, I lost my eye, but I chose not to see. I still have one eye, and I kept it closed for 70 years. If you have two eyes and you still don't see, the real problem isn't physical. I'm 92 years old. It's been 74 years since the war. I lost my eye 74 years ago. But that wasn't the real loss. The real loss was myself, and it took me 70 years to get it back. I'm speaking to you from here now because maybe you've lost something too. Maybe an accident, maybe a loss, maybe trauma, and maybe right now you're stuck on that loss and you're not really living. Look at me. I'm living proof. Physical losses don't kill you. Holding emotional losses inside kills you. Go talk. Go forgive. Go live. Because time is running out. Mine's almost done. But you still have yours. Don't make the mistake I made. Don't wait 70 years. Go now. Pick up the phone. Call that person. Say those words. Live that moment. I'm sitting here at 92, and I'm telling you, life is short. Regrets are long. Go and live, child. Do what I couldn't. Go now.